Hello, hello everyone. In this video, we will see how teachers can submit their respective lesson plans. So on the screen, you see I have logged in as a teacher. So I'll show you how a teacher can open and submit their lesson plan from using the Vawsum dashboard. Right? So let me open a new window. So the URL which we'll be looking for should be web.vawsum.com. Okay, now this URL can also be accessed from your mobile phones in the Google Chrome browser. Please use the Google Chrome browser for the best compatibility. Okay, now once you open this web.vawsum.com, you put in your respective username and the password by which you log in the Vawsum app. So this way you can log in, and this is where you land in your dashboard, right? So you get to see there should be an option as lesson plan. Okay, now if you click further, this will give you an option to go for manage lessons page. So this is the manage lesson page, as you can see on screen. Once you are on this manage lesson page, please look for create lesson button on the top right corner. As you can see, create lesson button. So you can click on create lesson button. If you click on this button, this will take you to another page with basic details to submit, right? To fill and submit. Now you see there are basic details like class. So you select the class for a for a plan for which you are for planning the lesson for. Now you select the section, you select subject. Now this shows that who is the authorized person to approve this plan. So by default, admin remains the, the ERP admin who deals with this ERP, who has got the admin username and the password. So he or she logs in and can approve your submitted lesson plan. This can be altered, and the approver can be authorized. Different other approvers can be authorized by admin. So here in this case is giving us the information that you may please check with the school ERP admin for the lesson plan approval process for this particular subject. Okay, you close this dialog prompt, and then we proceed. You can There are few non-mandate fields which you can ignore at this point. So select exam, it's a non-mandate field. If there is an exam map, you can select that, otherwise you can skip this. Okay, now we proceed with the lesson plan. Say for example, you select ABC for an example, right? You select the start date as when you are planning the submission for, to start the lesson plan, right? To cover the lesson, say for example 16th of June. So you select 16th of June, right? And end date as 16th of June for a single day. Or if you wish to, if the school has the policy to set the lesson plan for a week, that can be done for a week. Or if it is on a regular note everyday basis, you can select the dates accordingly for each subject or each lesson. Okay, now you can plan the classwork over here, right? So this is precisely the objective and the expected outcome as a homework. So you can name it as classwork and a homework. So for classwork, say for example, you wish to submit it in bullets. So as in classwork could be anything you wish, right? Depending on your lesson you are planning to teach, right? And you mention the homework as well you were planning to cover. This can also be in bullets. So this is a free text. For your writing comfort, you can actually increase the box as well. So this is stretchable. You can drag it for your user comfort, right? So this way you can drag it and increase. and you have different other option to put in a subtopic name, book details. If you wish, you can select from the drop down. So this is a subtopic, means a lesson name you are going to schedule. Now these are all optional: start page, end page, duration, homework count. Say for example, to cover this, you plan to uh, issue two homeworks on behalf of that subject. So these are all optionals. You can have the option to add more. So these are all optionals again, and you can leave it as it is. And along with it, you also have some other details you can fill in depending on your school policy. Now we have the options like uploading the in any file or picture or any note, copy of a notebook you wish to add, so that also can be attached, right? Any file. And from here you can select the cognitive domains, right? And the teaching, I mean the activity names, which are the activity, you can select it from here. This can be multiple or you can leave it blank if you want. The teaching aids, you can select multiple. To add multiple, you can type a fresh one and you can click on sub, plus button. So this will get added in your drop down. Okay, so you can keep adding. So this way you can fill it up if needed, or you can leave it all blank. Okay, now after you are done with filling up this page, you can click on save, and you have both the options to create another, or you can close the click on close. Okay, now once you click on close, this goes for the listing page, right? This is your listing page where you find all the uh, issued uh, issued classes which has gone for approval to the admin, right? Now this I will show you as an admin visibility. Here, if the admin refresh the page, right, this is where they get to see this option. Okay, now this will list to the admin all the submitted lessons from where the admin can mark it as approved, or return it, or mark it as completed. So from here the admin would have the control, or to send it, return it back to you for some edit work, or need to update anything. So after review, the admin can revert it back to you. Now this way you can submit all your lesson, you can plan all your lessons accordingly. And one more thing, this page also has a option to download an Excel file just for your reporting purpose, or if at all it is necessary, some filter you wish to have. So this can be done accordingly. You also have this column visibility from which you can alter the columns according to your need and can narrow it down or filter it down. Okay. So this way you can submit your lessons and can send for approval to the admin. So accordingly this would be approved or reverted back to you for an edit. Thank you.